Hello, this is Caleon Fox, here with Thizzler. Subscribe. Now. Oh, now I'm mad. That one with like the girl screaming and like I'm holding the phone. That was the first one. And it was crazy because I knew that was gonna go viral, but I didn't know it was gonna go as viral as it did. Like that was like that's when I realized like, all right, I gotta keep doing this stuff, this video stuff, like comical wise. Cause I went through my phases of like what kind of videos. Like I said, I had my dancing videos in my dance group. I was making party videos, but the only reason I was making party videos is because I needed money. Like niggas just needed to go out. Then I was trying to make like skits with friends, but like at the time, like it just felt like I was the one that was trying to get them to do it. And they weren't as serious as I was. So I was like, fuck it. Like I'm just gonna set the tripod up and just do it on my own. And then Now I'm Mad was the first video. And I was, at the time that the original video with the girl screaming was already viral. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna flip it. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna do pretty well. But yeah, Now I'm Mad was the first video to ever go viral and start it all. Yeah, after that, like I just kept putting out more shit, and I think I dropped I think I did the one night video that same year, and then that was like another big like thing, and then after that I just kept putting out content, like just kept putting out videos, and then it was actually cool because after the one night video, like when that song blew up, that gave me the idea. I'm like, well, why don't I just put like my own music in my videos? And then that's when people started to get familiar with like my music, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, after Now I'm Mad and one night, everything was just like that. I mean, here's what it is. That whole situation blessed both of us. Like, I mean, I don't even like to say like I put him on, or like I don't even like saying like I'm responsible for his career. Like, bro was doing his thing already. Like, I just happened to use the song. Song blew up the video blew up the song, and like that was pretty much it, you know? Like, I hate when people come up to me and they're just like, you put on Lil Yachty. I'm like, I just used the song, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, like it definitely helped him, but like I can't say I'm responsible for his career or that I owe him anything or he owes me anything, you know? Like, just think it all happened the way it was supposed to, and that's all. I mean, we follow each other. We hit each other every now and then, but like, that's about it. We kicked it once. Not even kicked it, like he brought me out to SF, but I feel like shit was weird at first, cause like niggas love making shit like I said, we never had a problem with each other. Niggas just always love to try to start shit. Like, I'm like, bruh, at the time, I'm like, I'm 22, this nigga's like 17, 18, like, people wanted me to start a beef with him. I'm like, I'm not about to start a beef with this nigga, bruh. Like, and I like the music, so I was like, you know what I mean? But yeah, he cool people. Shout out to Yachty. Shout out to Yachty. Yeah, that was dope. That was fire. But I didn't know he was actually writing like that. I was like, damn, that nigga wrote that shit? All right, bro. I think I hit him up, and I was just like, bro, I didn't know you wrote that shit. That's fire. That's cool. That's really dope. That nigga talented, bro. Niggas be hating. Like I said, niggas be weird. Like, people just love to come up with a reason not to like somebody or like start something for their like entertainment. And I don't fuck with that. I'm like, I got no reason. Like, I don't know. He's dope. Keep doing your shit, bro. Bro, it's the best. Like, I love it when people walk up to me and be like, bruh, Uzi Talk slaps. I love that shit. Anybody, like, And I know it's just because like it's like I said, it's me rebranding myself. But like anyone that recognized me for like my music or like just my talent, I'm like, damn, you really see it. Cause I feel like people have a hard time like understanding what it is that I'm doing. Cause like like I said, I've been posting like just kind of different type of videos, etc. And like I have people that comment and be like, oh, you know, I miss the old type of Caleon when he used to do these type of videos, or like, I miss when, like, you should be making more like songs like Do-Rag Song. And I'm like, bruh, like, just let me do what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But I get it, because it's just like people just don't understand like what the vision is, you know, what it is I'm trying to accomplish and show to people. And I get that, I understand that, which is cool. But yeah, I love it when people are able to recognize what the bigger picture is, because like I said, the funny video stuff, that's small picture stuff. That's not the end goal for me, because I want people to recognize me, like I said, as an artist, like a full-on musician / director. Like I would much rather, like I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were just talking about like engagement on Twitter and or Instagram, and how like, you know, sometimes like you'll post something, right? And say you post, like I'll speak from my POV. Say like I post a video of like Uzi Talk, right? And it'll probably get like 50 comments, and it's just like, hey, like, but it's like real genuine comments. Like people are like, yo, like, I fuck with the edits, et cetera, et cetera. But then like when I post like a funny video, like a meme video that gets like 500,000 views, and it gets like 10,000 comments, but it's just like a bunch of like LMAOs or you're hilarious. But it's like, I would much rather, and I'd much rather have that genuine engagement instead of the 10,000 comments of people being like, LMAO, you're hilarious. Because with those type of videos, you know, that's when people get forgotten. You know, they like it and they keep scrolling, you know, in comparison to someone that actually appreciates what it is that I've done with the video that got the 50 comments. So I don't know, like I really think it's dope when people actually understand what it is that I'm doing, instead of like, you know, complaining about the rebranding or like the shift in content. Not necessarily. I mean, people have asked me like what it is I'm passionate, like what I'm passionate about, which one I'm more passionate about. And I mean, they're hand in hand, but I might say like my music is just a little bit more, you know, because I love music. Like I love music. Like I said, I love it when people would just come up to me and they're just like, yo, like Uzi Talk is amazing, or Semi-Cinematic is amazing, or whatever. Just because like, I don't know, like with music, I'm really, like lately I've just been a lot more authentic and like vulnerable with my music. And so it's just cool seeing like people see that and appreciate that. But like as far as like, I mean, like I said, director and musician, they go hand in hand. Like, I mean, that I just said that just because it was just the first thing that came to mind. But they're definitely like, but music's like right there. You might have to get a zoom in on that so you can see like the difference, you know. Not now, but I mean in post, you know. Yeah, just like that. It's music, video. Bruh, that shit was terrible. Like, bruh, that moving to LA, that shit was hard, bro. Shit was hard. Would you like to know the process? Bruh, that shit was hard, bro. Let me tell you, bro. It was just hard. So basically like the idea was me and 3 other my friends were going to be living like we were looking for a place, right? And so me and a buddy of mine were renting a room that another friend of mine was, you know, he offered to us. We paid $500, and we're just like, all right, we're gonna stay out here for a month, and like in the meantime, we're gonna be looking for like an actual place. And it was just hard. Like I remember I think it was the first week. Also we were staying in a, I think it was like I don't remember how many, it was like 7 bedrooms or some shit, but it was like 14 people living in this place. And so in the first week we moved out there, I think it was like the 4th day or some shit, like the power went out and the water went out. And we didn't have any power or water for a week. And it was during like the heat wave. So it was like 100 degrees and shit, like in LA. And so that shit sucked. And also I remember there was one day I was leaving a friend of mine's house and I got pulled over by the police, and that shit sucked because they were being very rude. The nigga had his hand, the hand, handing a gun, telling me to do hella shit, and I'm like, bruh, just don't shoot me, bro. You trying to tell me to do all this shit, but I don't want to reach for anything because then you gonna shoot my ass. But then I finessed my way out of that, but that shit sucked. And then literally that same day, my car broke down. Like as we were headed to go look for, like while we were going to this viewing, and it was just rough. It was a whole lot of stuff going on like within like 2 weeks. Like that was hard. But I think the same day I found out like my car was done, we got a call from the landlord of the place that we were staying at, and he said like we got the place. So that was good news. But yeah, just the process, like it was rough. Like it sucked. But I think after like after like 2 months, like when we got settled in, is when things started to ride a little more smoother, and it was cool. But yeah, moving there was fucking terrible. I would never want anyone to go through no shit like that. Yeah, it's like the internet IRL. That's literally like what LA is like. Like you can literally just be, I mean, I'm sure like all y'all niggas probably know, like when you go to LA, you can run into anybody, but yeah, it's cool. Like it's cool living out there. LA is full of opportunities and cool ass people to meet, networking is dope. And yeah, but it's easy to get lost in that. That's why I be telling niggas, like if you're gonna move out there, you gotta be like focused, cause it's so easy to get lost in that shit, and then like next thing you know, you a bum in like 2 days or 2 days, 2 weeks, whatever. But I like LA though, but then I don't like it. But I like it. It's cool. I have mixed feelings about it, but I love it though. Like it's cool being out there. It really is. I'm thankful to be out there. You a bum is basically like me complaining about like 2017 and 2018. Like just like because like at 2017, I'm the end of 2017 and whole 2018, I'm in LA, and it was just like a lot of just interesting ass experiences I've gone through that like either upset me or inspired me. Mainly upset me though. And the upset moments inspired me. So yeah, and yeah, it's a fair share of yelling and sad shit. That's basically the EP. Like I have a song on there called "Don't Ghost Me." People have been like threatening me to drop that song too, which is crazy. Like I put a little snippet out, and like people are just like, I don't give a fuck about all this other shit you got going. If you don't drop this song, and I'm just like, all right, nigga, like, hold on, chill. Like, you got to be smart about how you drop your shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, that song's hella funny because it's like a literally, like, it's a true ass story. It's about me trying to talk to this girl and get her not ghost me, but she ghosted my ass, bro. That shit broke my heart. I like that girl. I'm over her now, though. I'm over her now. But I remember, like, literally, like, being sad at the club. Like literally sad at the club, like sad, and then getting home and then being drunk as fuck and sad as fuck at like 3 a.m, and then like sitting in like I had like a little corner at the spot I used to stay at with the mic stand and shit, and literally just like writing and like recording little vocals at 3 a.m. And then I remember thinking like, bruh, it's like 4 a.m, like what the fuck am I doing? And I went to sleep. But the song slaps. It's fire. It's the last song on EP.